We are back. All roads lead to the final showdown in Texas. But first, we need to settle the score. We head to Mexico. This is gonna be a war. From Colombia, we have one of the toughest players I've ever seen in my life. 5'7", 20 years old, Camila Osorio. She hit a rocky road, not the ice cream. She's having a rough stretch. She's 15-16 on the year, but 10-9 on hard. She plays her best tennis in Mexico, and she's gonna need to get the car started again to navigate these bumpy roads. Camila's lost 6 of her last 10 matches, but to some very tough competition. Allison Risch took her out at the second round of the US Open, Sarah Cerveris Termo in Cleveland, Donna Vekic in Cincinnati, and Emma Raducanu in the nation's capital. Elise Mertens made her retire at Wimbledon. Ouch. As tough as she is, we have to wonder, can her body hold up? 5'9", 27 years old, from the Federation. Ekaterina Alexandrova is on a 35-win season. This is her best season since 2019, where she put up 44. Her best season to date is 2016, when she put up 54 wins. Alexandrova's hot. She's scorching hot. She's won 8 of her last 10 matches. We've seen wins over Asia Mohammed, Han, Sun, Tatiana Maria, Jelena Ostapenko, where she took the championship in Seoul, Korea. She beat Azarenka, Kasatkina, Martinsova, and almost beat Iga Swiatek. This is a matchup where 2 ladies that love to strike are gonna be striking all over the court. Camila averages 1 ace per match and wins 59% of her service games. She wins 36% of her return games and gets 59% of her first balls in play. She breaks opponents when they're pressured at 40% and saves 52% of her own break points. She's taking on someone that serves the lights out. Alexandrova averages 5 aces per match. She wins 73% of her service games and 39% of her return games. She gets 71% of her first balls in play and breaks opponents when they're pressured at 50%. She saves a whopping 56% of her own break points. This is a matchup where Alexandrova serves better. She's the more consistent player. Both players prefer the weapon of choice being their backhand. Whoever can establish court control will gain control of the rallies and win the points. I think that's going to be Alexandrova. I think she's a little bit more healthy and she's played the better competition. Give me Alexandrova to win the first set on the money line. That's a lot. Our next matchup features 2 ladies that have never played before, but they can hit hard, they can crack. 5'5" from Italy, Ciao Bella. Elizabeta's headed towards 40 wins, her best since 2019. She's 38-20 on the season, and she is a clay expert. 31-14 on clay, and she can slide you right off the court with her backhand. She has a great backhand. I said she has a great backhand. She's won 2 in a row and come through qualifiers. This is a matchup where she's going to need to bring her A game to get through Potapova. From the Federation, 5'7", 21 years old. Anastasia Potapova got hot in Cluj-Napoca. She came 1 set away from making the finals, but Blinkova took her out. We saw her beat Anna Bondar, Victoria Golubic, and Lee. She's also beat Lou. That's right, Claire Lou beat her twice. twice. This is a matchup where the experts think Podpova should win, and quite frankly, I think it's going to be a little closer than they expect. However, I like Podpova to win the first set on the money line. That's the best value, hoping she doesn't run out of gas in the second. First set, money line. That's a lock. Podpova's explosive vertical play is not going to give Elizabeta a chance to set up her backhand. She'll be hitting wide all match. Ciao, Bella. Up next, we got two ladies that are ready to get it on. Ranked 28th in the world, Martina Trevisan. If you don't know her, now you know. She's taking on royalty. That's right, well, in terms of athletics. Shelby Rogers comes from a royal family. A Hall of Famer gave her birth. Shelby Rogers has a backhand and a new coach, and she wants to let you know who's the sheriff in town. Ranked 28th in the world, Martina Trevisan got her points from the French Open. She took out Leylah Fernandez in a grueling 3-set match, but I have to be honest, Leylah injured her ankle. Martina's a clay master, 15-7 on clay, and she struggles on hard. She's going to be taking on Shelby Rogers, who's having a losing season. That's right, she's 19-20, and she's lost 3 matches in a row. Her last 5 matches have come to top 20 players: Kasatkina, Sabalenka, Anjabur, Barbora Krejcikova. This is a match where Shelby Rogers should get back on track. I like Shelby Rogers to defeat Martina Trevisan on the money line. Her backhand's going to be too much for the crafty lefty. Martina's athletic, she's fit, but this is not clay. She's a fish out of water. Add a few double faults, a few outbursts, and a few inconsistent drop shots, and Shelby Rogers advances. Por favor, no photos. We got a Mexican superstar in the building, Fernanda Contreras Gomez. 5'7", 25 years old, and she is a ball of energy, kinetic energy. She's 36-22 on the season. This is the best season of her life. She's won 7 of her last 10 matches, and she went to Tokyo, Japan, and she took out big game Sofia Kenin. That's right. Contreras Gomez has a wide serve and volley, and she's athletic. She'll charge towards the net and hit a drop shot. She'll hit a forehand down the line that you can't return because she's too fast. She beats you to the punch. She's right at home in Mexico, but she's got a big task coming up ahead. That's Donna Vekic's bestie, Ajla. Ajla's having a 35-win season. This is her best outing since 2018. She's headed for 40 wins. She's only hit 40 wins one time in her career, and that was in 2013 before the injury. Ajla's 18-13 on hard, and she's won 3 of her last 4 matches. Ajla's played some tough competition. We saw Ajla Tomljanovic blast her way through Wimbledon, almost making it to the finals. Ouch, so close. Ajla's 5'11", 29 years old, and she may not have many more seasons left. That's what she told her mom, but I think she's got several. Ajla's got one of the best backhands on tour. I said that, and the fans said, "Are you crazy?" You're not watching her, are you? Ajla's got enough force in her backhand to blast anyone off the court and gain court position until she goes straight down the line. You never saw it coming. But the question remains, can she cool off Gomez's hot streak? Por favor, no photos. That's how it is when you lose the match. I like Ajla to win the first set on the money line. Her ground strokes can be too powerful. This is Good Energy. Thanks for listening. All roads lead to Texas, where Iga Swiatek must be stopped.